Welcome to the Femalepreneur Coach podcast. I am your host, Rebecca Barr. I am a transformational mindset and business coach and six-figure award-winning female entrepreneur. Ladies, I'm here to tell you that business and making money doesn't have to be hard when you're in alignment and flow. Inside this podcast, I will be showing you how to transform your mindset to program it for success, how to maximize your money vibrations, and how to redesign your business for ultimate financial and time freedom. You know you are meant to live an epic life. Now it's time to claim it. Hi ladies, welcome to day 5 of my mini series, how I made my first 10k months in business as a business mentor online. So if you haven't watched the other videos, so day 1, 2, 3 and 4, then I would definitely encourage you to go back, because every day is kind of like layered onto the previous day, and it will then support you in whatever stage of your journey that you're at. So it's worth kind of going back to the beginning and thinking, nope, got this down, right, what's next? Got this down, what's next? So that you can really follow that journey with me too, and the journey that I went on. Because as I've said in all of the beginnings, I think that my journey to 10k months is probably more accurate and more reflective of most people's journey. I'm not somebody that just hit the number straight out the gate within 3 months. It was a whole process and a whole journey, and I probably didn't earn my first 10k month until I was like a year down the line. So again, like the more that you can be intentional about each stage of those journeys, the more that like this might help you. So day 1 was all around, I think, so far we've obviously got about ensuring that your business is actually in alignment. So you've got that deeper connection to your work, and really like that reflection of your soul's purpose, because when you have a full body energy and hell yes behind it, your energy is magnetic. It also creates a really captivating brand story, and really just, eliminates all the resistance to you being successful in that business. Sometimes when I've had things in the past that have not worked out for me, it's because really it wasn't what I was meant to be doing. It was just something that I thought would bring me money. Day 2 was all around like mastering my craft and doing my time, and yes, lowballing my prices to really get that sense of like who I want to work with, what I want to be known for, what I want to do, what I don't want to do. There's so much value in that journey. Then it was about leveraging those results and starting to build my one-to-many offer. So obviously go back, so I share the exact steps that I took through that process. Yesterday was all around the identity work needed to play at a higher level and to be more visible. And then today, obviously, I just wanted to kind of finish it off with how I essentially, like once I was more visible doing all the things, like I really then started to fill in the gaps in my offer suite so that I could have, well, now I've actually got 27 different revenue streams in my business, because this is kind of more advanced, and you can literally get to like 10k months very easily with one one-to-one offer and one scalable offer, 100%. Low ticket memberships, I know I've launched memberships that are making like 6 figures just on one offer. But one thing that I like to do is have an offer suite that kind of like gives people multiple entry points to work with you, so that you're never leaving money on the table. You're always giving somebody a solution, and you're meeting people with where they're at on their journey. So this looks like adding in passive income, low ticket offers, that might be almost like a gateway to your higher ticket services, but also a downsell, because I'm equally all about having your clients in your world for longer. So increasing that lifetime value, where somebody can join you at one point in their journey and then essentially ascend through your offers. And obviously your offers will then be like closer and closer proximity, perhaps more and more high touch, perhaps not. My mastermind clients are very different to my academy, because it's not necessarily about the strategy as such, although that might be changing a little bit, because I'm going through a moment right now with my business. But it was really about just getting into my masculine a little bit and identifying the gaps in my offer suite. Like, where am I losing people potentially? Where am I, just ensuring that I'm selling them the right offer. I'm offering them the right solution and not trying to fit a square peg into a round hole because that's all I've got, So for instance, some women come to work with me on their money mindset, which is amazing, because my Millionaire Mindset Bootcamp is an all single dancing. Like, you don't need to be a business owner in order to get value from that program. You just need to be a woman who wants to up level a relationship with money. So if they're not a business owner, there is no point in me putting them into my business academy to do that kind of work. Like, I've got something else that caters to them specifically, and equally it will serve business owners and all the things as well. So for me, that last little bit was just starting to open myself up to more and more opportunities to earn. So then that looked like adding in affiliate payments and passive income. It looked like leveraging the assets that I'd already created in my business. So I've got a Dream Life workbook, for example. I popped that onto Amazon. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that makes me like 6 figures a year. It really doesn't, but it pays for itself, and it's something that I'd already created, and Amazon is free. So why would you not put that on there and allow it to be the gift that keeps on giving? I bundled up like resources from my other programs. I've actually got another YouTube video where I share with you 12 ways to monetize a program after you've run it. So that's what I started to do. I started to, like, because obviously I had more capacity because I wasn't working with as many one-to-one clients, I had more capacity because I had the one-to-many model to really start to look at these opportunities. So I think that is like the final step in that process to 10K months without then having to live launch. It means that anybody that comes to you, you've got lots of different solutions to offer them, which means you're never leaving money on the table. They're never walking away without a solution, but also they've got a reason to stay in your world for longer. And you're also, meeting people at every price point. So I've got things on my online store for like £7, so or $7 or whatever. So there is, and equally my book is now on Amazon, so that's only £10. If somebody loves what I do but they can't invest in my services, they're not necessarily ready for my programs, then that's the ideal place to start. And again, that's just another revenue stream which is built on a framework that has been utilized within one of my programs, Millionaire Mindset Bootcamp. So again, it's like another asset that I've created off of something that I've already created that will be the gift that keeps on giving. So that's kind of the final stage for me, because that meant that I had all of these different ways and different opportunities that money could come to me that did not depend on my own personal energy. And it meant that if I stopped, my business didn't necessarily stop. I was still able to receive money without personally needing to exchange energy. And I just think that's a really smart move as women, because here's the thing: you're not going to be or you're not meant to be anyway, on in your business 24/7, 5 days a week, 7 days a week, whatever. We are meant to, we're psychical beings that are meant to ebb and flow. When life is inevitably going to happen. So when you set yourself up for failure from the start, I need to be doing this every single day or I don't make money, then you're really setting yourself up for failure, because the majority, the likelihood is that things are going to happen, things are going to come up. Obviously I've got 5 kids, so even if it's just a case of the kids getting sick, I getting sick, that doesn't make sense, me getting sick, I can sit there and build a business and model around those things not happening, but the chances are they're going to happen at some point, or I might just want some time off. So I might as well prepare and move from vision and actually how I want my life to be and how I want my business to run, and just ensure that I've got everything in place strategically and practically and sensibly to make sure that that can happen. And then if it doesn't, amazing, just more opportunity to serve. But if it does, I've got that. You never want to be in that energy in your business where it's I need to show up, I need to do the thing, I've got to do this thing. Nothing good comes from that energy. It's better to account for the fact that I'm a woman who is multifaceted with multi-passionates, probably multi-responsibilities. So I'm going to build a business that is equally multi-dimensional and allows me to earn money in multi-different ways, and really be in receipt. So that's my final kind of step of the process. I hope you've enjoyed this live series. As I've mentioned with the other ones, I'm hoping that if this strategy and this approach, this kind of feminine way of doing business, and this more realistic, less masculine, less hard sales focused way of doing business is really resonating with you right now, and you're like, yes, I would absolutely love to have a business that doesn't stop when I stop, and I don't want it to be built on all of the masculine things. I want to make it so it feels like me still, so I don't get lost in that process. Then I would love to invite you to come and join me inside the Aligned, Empowered and Abundant Academy this month, and you will also receive a free complimentary ticket to our CEO Christmas brunch, which is happening in December, because there is nothing more powerful than getting incredible women together in a room to have really activating and engaging conversations that could quite literally change your whole life. But also going to be delivering some really great value on that as well. Energetic energetically closing off the year and setting our intentions for the year ahead. So it would be, you know, really lovely to see you there. So I'll pop the details in the link. I'm going to send out an email and stuff to the group anyway, but I hope you have enjoyed this series. Let me know if there's anything there that you've identified either as a gap in your business right now, or perhaps something that you want some more clarity on. I'll be back next week with another live series, but yeah, let me know what you think. Hope you are all having a fantastic Friday. Thank you for listening to this episode. It's been amazing to share this time with you, and I feel honoured to be part of your journey. If you've loved what you've heard, had an aha moment, or found value in this episode, then please do like, comment and share. I would love to connect with you on Instagram and Facebook, so come and find me, and I look forward to helping you build your epic life.